I read in the Sunday papers what lovers' tokens are. They're amulets and talismans, like a ring or a lucky star. It says that half a sovereign is a thing they use a lot. But sixpence is the only thing I've got. Still, half a sixpence is better than half a penny, is better than half a farthing, is better than none. It's a token of our eternal love.
Our eternal love.
When you're far away.
When you're far away.
Touch it every day. And though that half a sixpence can only mean half a romance. Remember that half a romance is better than none.
But when I'm with you. One and one makes two.
One and one make two.
And likewise, two half sixpences joined together make one.
Half a sixpence is better than half a penny, is better than half a farthing, is better than none.
It's a token of our eternal love.
When you're far away, touch it every day. And though that half a sixpence can only mean half a romance, remember that half a romance is better than none.
But when I'm with you. One and one make two.
One and one make two.
And likewise, two half sixpences joined together make one.
La 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 la.
Joined together make one. La 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 la.
Joined together make one. I want you with me all the time, sunrise and sunset and all the time. You are the one love I am living for. Had we just begun, love, could I love you more? Warm as the May wine, wild as the sea, these are the things that you wait for in me. I've had my moments and a dream or two, but I needed someone all the time. And all the time it was you.
I want you with me all the time, sunrise and sunset and all the time. You've led a fine life, women, wine and song, but the one who loves you right or wrong. No one would blame me if I should go, but I'd be so lonely. I need you, you know.
I've had my moments and a dream or two, but I needed someone all the time, and all the time it was you.
Ready, maestro. I
could have been a debutante, you know. Or a typical Vassar grad with her typical Harvard lad. If I had met you years ago, I wouldn't have had to shake it. I wouldn't have had to grind it. I wouldn't have had to sing at suppers with only tassels on my uppers. I wouldn't have had to catch. I gotta catch better than that. Had to. One from my father. Okay. That's so wrong. I could have made the Sather-Wells ballet. Like Nijinsky, I'd weave a spell instead of Minsky or Naturel. If you had only come my way, I wouldn't have had to swing it. I wouldn't have had to fling it. I could have been wearing something tasty instead of just a little pasty. Got it. I wouldn't have had to. Who wants this one? I wouldn't have had to. And one back there. Imagine being married to a poet who writes pretty poems about flowers and birds. It makes it all out of nothing but words. Imagine being married to a poet. When he'd come home at night, he'd whisper low as he held me tight. A cherry may be red, a plum may be blue, but there's never been a peach as peachy as you. Imagine being married to a poet. If I had met you early in life, if I had been a poet's wife, I wouldn't have had to shake it. I wouldn't have had to grind it. I wouldn't have had to do this. I wouldn't have had to do this. I wouldn't have had to shift my cargo in Duluth and Fargo, awake in Syracuse up, shaking my caboose up, twirling my projections in opposite directions, showing every table Mabel's little navel. I never would have had to do the things I had to do. If fate had only sent a sentimental gent like you. You have a contribution, Paul?
Oh, yes, I do. Oh, yes.
A contribution for the cause? A contribution?
This is for the college fund.
I see. A whole dollar. Well, you know, we are in a recession, so I'll take it.
I've only to close my eyes, and I'm away on the wing. I'm not disturbed by a thing. The moment I close my eyes, at once I can see a face, a glance, a smile, or a tear. Is that a heartbeat I hear? The moment I see that face, all the pictures in my mind I see quite clearly, but are they really the ones I need? All the same, I must admit they have their uses. If they're excuses, they plant a seed. But one thing I realize, when life and I disagree, it's now as clear as can be. The moment I close my eyes,